His name is Double Agent Traitor Harris.
Alright, so one of my viewers asked me to talk about the Clippers, and I listen to y'all, I'm down. So let's talk about the Los Angeles Clippers now. Obviously, we already know about the embarrassment, the biggest collapse in playoff history. Alright, y'all have been humiliated. Let's move on from that, alright? This is the NBA free agency. This is the offseason. You got to leave that in the past and move on. Because if you just keep dwelling on that, then you're not going to get anywhere as an organization. So in the offseason so far, I liked a lot of the moves y'all done. It's one thing that y'all didn't do that kind of makes me go, but there's still some things that I believe that y'all can do to right that wrong. So let me start off with the positive. So the thing that I like y'all doing the most is Luke Kennard for Landry Shamet. It was a three-way deal. Rodney McGruder ended up going to Detroit. Landry Shamet went to the Nets, and Luke Kennard came to the Clippers. So I don't know how much you Clippers fans know about Luke Kennard. I'm a Pistons fan, so I know like basically everything about him out of Duke. He was known in Detroit. We were very upset because we passed up on Donovan Mitchell and we decided to get Luke Kennard, and everybody was killing him. But eventually, Luke Kennard developed into a pretty darn good player. He averaged this year for the Detroit Pistons 16 points per game with 40% shooting and 4 assists. Only thing about Luke Kennard is the biggest, gripe about him is that he does have injury issues. As a Clippers team, you already got Kawhi Leonard with the load managing. Paul George has had injury issues in the past. So this is another guy who's going to have injury issues. He only played 28 games last year for the Pistons, and even before the season, he's been dealing with injury issues. So Clippers fans, be prepared because, as they say, availability is the best ability, and he's not always going to be available. But if he is available, trust me, he's a great player, and especially compared to Landry Shamet. Shamet only averaged 9 points, 37% from 3, only 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. That's how much he averaged. Now, when you compare that to Luke Kennard, it's obviously light and day. So the next thing I want to talk about is the thing that I didn't really like about what y'all did so far. I wouldn't necessarily say it's y'all fault. Trez Harrell. So Trez Harrell he betrayed y'all. He went to the Lakers, and it's not necessarily y'all fault because, Trez, his stock during the playoffs, after his grandma passed away and then he was late to the bubble, he came back out of shape. His mind wasn't really there. So obviously he didn't play well, and his stock was up here before the playoffs started, and then they went all the way down here. So I guess I see why y'all didn't, go after re-signing him, but y'all let him go to the Lakers, so he completely betrayed y'all. So the only reason why I believe it's a really big issue is because that's another big that y'all will not have. And that's the biggest issue against the Clippers. We never saw Clippers versus Lakers, but we saw Clippers versus Nuggets, and y'all got destroyed, absolutely destroyed by Jokic, and y'all got destroyed by Mason Plumlee, his backup, okay? That's a problem. And y'all have Zubac, y'all have Joakim Noah, and Patrick Patterson. Defensively, that's not going to cut it. Offensively, that's not going to cut it. So even though y'all lost out on Trez Harrell, y'all still could pick up somebody this is the guy who I believe that y'all should pick up, who's still available at the current time I'm filming this video. Aaron Baines is still available. I believe y'all should go out, try to sign Aaron Baines. He won't be going for too much. He's a solid, just decent player. Pick up Aaron Baines. Decent offensive player, decent defensive player. Y'all missed out on Christian Wood. I wish I would have picked up Christian Wood. Very good player, talented player. Y'all missed out on Dwight Howard. He ended up going to the Philadelphia 76ers for cheap. Wish y'all would have got him. And y'all missed out on Davis Bertans, power forward, 3-point shooter. Not really great on defense, but y'all missed out on him as well. So let me know what y'all Clippers fans think. I believe that y'all made a couple of mistakes, some good things. We're going to see. You got to forget about the past. The past is the past, and you got to move on with this team. So the future for the Clippers, you guys are, you're doing this right now. And with the Lakers getting Dennis Schroeder and Trez Harrell, y'all should be worried for the Lakers, but you have to fix this big man situation. You cannot go in the season with Zubac, Noah, and Patterson. That just will not be able to cut it. You need to pick up an Aaron Baines or somebody like that. So Clippers fans, let me know what y'all think in the comments below. I am out.